San Jose, California, is known for its sunny skies and lively streets, but hidden within it lies a place shrouded in darkness, the Winchester Mystery House. This sprawling mansion, with its 160 rooms and endless corridors, is not just an architectural marvel, but a monument to sorrow, madness, and perhaps a curse. From the outside, its grandeur is undeniable. Towers and turrets reach toward the sky, and windows glimmer in the sunlight. But step inside, and you're transported to a world of confusion and dread. Doors lead to nowhere, stairs climb into ceilings, and halls twist and turn like a maze, designed to confound even the most logical mind. This is a house built not for comfort or beauty, but for something far more sinister. Its story begins with one woman, a widow named Sarah Winchester. In 1881, Sarah inherited a fortune upon her husband's death. William Wirt Winchester, heir to the Winchester Repeating Arms Company, left her not only immense wealth but a chilling legacy. The Winchester rifle, known as the gun that won the West, had claimed countless lives, and Sarah believed those lives were now her burden to bear. Grieving the loss of her husband and their infant daughter, Sarah turned to a medium for guidance. The medium warned her of a curse. Restless spirits of those killed by the rifle would haunt her unless she built a home to appease them. But there was one condition: the construction could never stop. As long as the hammering and sawing continued, she would be safe. Sarah heeded the warning. She moved west to San Jose and purchased an unfinished farmhouse, where she began an obsessive building project that would consume the rest of her life. For 38 years, day and night, the sounds of construction filled the air. Rooms were added, torn down, and rebuilt in a chaotic fashion. The result was a sprawling mansion that seemed alive, constantly evolving under Sarah's meticulous yet bizarre instructions. Workers reported strange occurrences during construction. Tools would vanish, only to reappear in impossible places. Hammers would strike on their own, and ghostly whispers echoed through unfinished hallways. Some claimed to see shadowy figures watching from windows that hadn't yet been installed. Despite the growing unease among the workers, Sarah was relentless. She believed the mansion's chaotic design would confuse the spirits and keep her safe. But as the mansion grew, so did the darkness within it. Sarah became increasingly reclusive, retreating to a single dimly lit room each night, the séance room. Hidden deep within the house, this secret chamber had only one entrance, yet several hidden exits. It was here that Sarah supposedly communicated with the spirits, asking them for guidance on the house's design. What secrets were whispered within those walls? No one knows, but many believe the séances fueled Sarah's descent into madness. Visitors who step inside the séance room today often report an overwhelming sense of dread. Some claim to hear faint voices, while others feel an unseen presence watching them. Even after Sarah's death in 1922, the mansion did not rest. It became a hotspot for paranormal activity, drawing ghost hunters and skeptics alike. One of the most chilling accounts comes from a caretaker who worked at the house shortly after Sarah's passing. While repairing a fireplace, he felt a firm hand on his shoulder. Thinking it was a colleague, he turned around, but no one was there. Moments later, he heard faint laughter echoing through the empty room. Terrified, he abandoned his work and never returned. Another tale involves a night watchman who patrolled the mansion after hours. He often heard the sound of footsteps following him, though he was certain he was alone. On one occasion, he saw a door creak open on its own, revealing a pitch-black corridor. As he approached, the door slammed shut, and an icy wind rushed past him, sending chills down his spine. Among the most infamous areas of the house is the Grand Ballroom, a room of opulence and mystery. During a tour, guests once reported seeing the chandelier sway violently, despite the air being still. One visitor claimed to see a man in overalls standing near the fireplace. His expression was blank, his eyes empty, and as the guest called out, the figure simply vanished. The ballroom is also where paranormal investigators captured one of the clearest pieces of evidence, a thermal image of a woman in a black dress standing by the window. As they watched, The figure turned and disappeared, leaving the room colder than ice. But perhaps the most terrifying room in the mansion is the Hall of Fires, named for its numerous fireplaces. Workers avoided this area during construction, claiming they felt an oppressive presence there. Visitors report feeling an intense heat, followed by an unnatural cold, as if something unseen is moving through the room. One man described hearing a deep, guttural growl coming from the shadows, followed by a loud bang as a door slammed shut behind him. The house itself seems to breathe with its own energy. Guests often feel as though they are being followed, and many report seeing fleeting shadows out of the corner of their eye. Cameras malfunction, batteries drain inexplicably, and strange orbs of light appear in photographs. One visitor, separated from their group, became hopelessly lost in the maze of hallways. They claimed to hear faint footsteps behind them, slow, deliberate steps that grew louder and closer. When they turned, no one was there, but the sensation of being watched was inescapable. Today, the Winchester Mystery House stands as a museum, but its mysteries remain unsolved. Paranormal investigators continue to document strange phenomena, from disembodied voices to objects moving on their own. Skeptics may dismiss these stories, but those who visit the house often leave with an unshakable feeling of unease. The spirits that haunted Sarah Winchester have not left. They linger watching, waiting, and perhaps still seeking vengeance. As you stand before the towering facade of the Winchester Mystery House, you can't help but wonder, are the spirits still here? And if they are, what do they want? At the Winchester Mystery House, one thing is certain: the dead never truly rest. They are patient, they are watchful, and they are always waiting for their next visitor.